Hello, crits and failures. Welcome back to the Critical Fail video series and podcast. We play Dungeons & Dragons, so you don't have to. Well, actually, you should be playing Dungeons & Dragons, but that's totally awesome if you are checking us out in between your weekly fix. This episode, as always, is brought to you by Matt's Mats. Matt's Mats are the acrylic 1-inch grid system that we make ourselves. They are awesome and versatile. Matt just had his first DM experience with us last night because Nick was out of town, and he ran it, and he was like, wow, man, I thought these were cool, but these are really freaking cool. And I'm like, I know, I've been saying so for a long time. So check it out at criticalfail.com. That's critical with a 1 instead of an L, fail.com. This episode, we are getting close to episode 30. We are on our way there. We continue our journey through the tower deep underground as the party tries to make their way back to safety. Last time we saw them, they had just sprung a trap on themselves and the floor started to move in an expeditious fashion. Let's see if they survive this devious machine of exercise non-delight. And Critical Fail episode 28, The Tower Part 6.
The floor starts to move towards the opening, conveyor belt style, and you guys start going there. It is moving at about the speed of a walk.
Not my walk.
Not your walk.
To be clear.
A human walk, not your greatly amplified walk.
Okay.
It starts sliding backwards. Dexterity check, all of you, to see if you stay on your feet.
13?
14.
Your movement speed is in half.
Yeah.
From that thing. And what'd you roll, Worth?
18.
18. Okay. So you guys are all fine. You stay on your feet. You kind of stumble for a second, and are sliding towards the gaping door.
Question.
Yes.
How difficult was it to cut this material for?
It took it was kind of like skinning a deer, kind of difficult. Get through there and just kind of cut it. It's like maybe like 1/8-inch thick canvas.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I was wondering if, since it's a conveyor belt, I could just take one of my javelins, go, and then walk with it.
Sure.
And cut the whole damn thing from corner to corner.
You could try. Yeah, that's a cool idea.
I like that.
Okay, so you okay, so that's what you, let's say, okay, we'll start on Thornton's turn then. And we'll say everybody, like, I'll give you guys the benefit. Well, no, I'm going to put you guys right in there. Because you rolled back one thing. You kind of ended up over here. Like, ran to the wall, slid back a little bit towards a 200-foot fall, and are going to do that. So go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you successfully
21.
stick it down there, and then next round we're going to see how far you make.
So I've stuck it through.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. With is your javelin slashing or piercing? Okay, good. That's fun. I think it's a fun try.
Maybe someone else will throw me something that's useful here.
Liam, what do you do? I'm presuming you start to walk away from the death fall.
Yes, and can I get out my rope and try to throw it around the beam to anchor myself?
Absolutely, or your whip.
Oh, your whip. It's a whip thing. Done.
I'll use the whip.
Absolutely. So you kind of, honestly, like with your thing, you move as fast as you can. You'd probably only make it here, and then kind of from behind, like whip behind you and make an attack on the beam, right?
Yeah, just to anchor myself as
in
I
case.
foresee me falling off.
Yeah. So go ahead and make a roll, an attack roll.
17.
Yeah, no problem. You're like, do, just like wrap it around the end of it. So now you're kind of holding this like semi-loose dog leash style thing to that beam that's in the ceiling over the pit.
So also where I'm at then, if my whip is attached.
It's attached out here.
Right, but does that mean that I'm also currently holding like a brace for Worth then? Where he couldn't go back past the whip?
You mean you can't stop? No, he could duck under it or whatever. Is that what you mean?
But
it's going up in the air.
If he's being pulled backwards.
What he's asking is it like this, where it's a fence for him to stop going backwards? Is it beneficial to him? Or is it at too high of an angle?
It's going back, so he'd have to slide out, and then he'd fall, and then you do it. If he like ran hard and pulled on it, you might be able to grab it.
Clothesline him.
Yeah, but it wouldn't.
The metal grate that came down over the stairs.
Yeah.
On the top there, I assume that that's not attached to the fabric.
Correct.
Okay, so we could jump and grab onto those, right?
There's a so there's where I put that orange mark is there's like a metal door that slid down in front of the stairs.
These.
Same thing happened.
Is it a grate or a door?
It's a steel panel.
Panel. Okay.
Oh, hell, stand on top of that thing.
That's a good point. You could stand on that if you wanted to. One of you could.
Yeah.
So what do you? So you're gonna go jump on the one in the corner?
Actually, no. I'm going to start from the other corner, northwest of Leon. Yep. Well, not up there, but right there. Yeah, and start cutting, going towards the middle.
Okay, cool. Make an attack roll on the floor with your rapier, right?
Or
Okay.
18. Excuse me.
Okay, yeah. So you successfully pierce it.
Glowing rapier.
Yeah, successfully pierce it and get ready to run across the floor. I imagine the lighting in this room is very interesting at all times. Okay, so next round you'll try and make your way across and cut it in half. Liam, Thornton, you're going to do your thing?
Well, I'm curious, do I see any kind of mechanisms or controls or anything in this room?
Now that you look for it, you notice two things. You notice that where the previous rooms have all been very rough, large blocks, this room has been plastered to be smooth on the walls, and there probably also appears to be like the occasional bloodied claw mark or something like that going horizontally. And on the ceiling, you notice 3 levers are sticking out. They're way beyond your reach with your hand. You might be able to jump up and hit them with like the tip of your hammer if you do it.
But just the tip.
Just the tip. And there's 3 of them. One of them is like slightly bent, and then there's 2 of them, and they're all kind of like facing the same way, or like slid the same way.
So one will stop it, one will reverse it, and one's going to speed it up. That's just my guess. Okay.
And then by that luck, yeah, 2/3 chance of good stuff, because if it reverses, it's fine too. It's closer to the wall.
Until all of a sudden there's magical spikes that
Right.
appear out of nowhere.
I would never do such a thing.
Okay, so yes, I'm going to try to diagonally
Yeah.
run with this thing and see if I can tear through the material.
Make a strength check DC 25.
DC 25?
Yeah,
Well, I can't make it.
You can't make it? Not even with your pluses?
I have a +4 to strength.
Okay, we'll do 22. Just to give you a chance, because you should always have a chance.
Nope.
Yeah, it's just too
16.
hard. It's too hard with the non-sharp side of your thing, and you just kind of like tug on it, and you start sliding towards the door. You're going to have to kind of abandon this in order to not fall over.
Yeah, so I still have a move, right? Left.
Yeah.
All right, well, I just let go of the damn javelin, and with my
So,
speed...
was that your lucky one?
It's always been the same javelin. I'm down to 3 now, by the way. Started here with 5. Not here, but
Yeah.
in general.
In the world.
I'm running straight this way.
Gotcha. As far as you can
Well,
make it.
I should walk.
I guess so. So
So if it's half,
Yeah, so you can do
since I'm going double walking speed,
yeah.
right?
So you can
I'd go.
you can typically do 45,
So you do-
55, and then it's going in the opposite direction at a move of 30, so you can go like 25. So you can almost make it to the other.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I feel like this is more safe
Yeah, for sure.
to be as far away as possible.
You're like, just kind of make your way that way.
And in my mind, there are little hoof marks
Yeah.
in the carpet.
Clip, clop, clip, clop. Liam, you kind of standing there now. You with your whip there, you can't really go much farther in, but you can kind of tread water if you want to.
I'll just try to sustain where I'm at.
Yeah.
Slowly limping along.
You're able to do it, but you are moving. You think you're actually moving as fast as you can just to maintain, because of all the exhaustion you're feeling and whatnot. Okay. Yeah. Anything else? Anything?
Am I able to like take the handle of my whip and like put it in my belt so I don't lose it, and then shoot an arrow at the levers that.
Yeah. Yeah, you could absolutely try and do that this
Just
round.
tie yourself off.
Yeah, do you tie yourself off or do you just kind of tuck it in there for later?
I'm just gonna just stick it in there
So you can grab it.
and so I can keep.
Yeah,
moving.
then you can do all that this turn. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Let's see, it's probably like a 15 to hit it.
Well, I didn't get it. 13.
Okay, so you like knock the thing and shoot it.
It's like the only time that my bow is not effective.
And it turns out that being on a conveyor belt makes it harder to shoot your bow.
Right. Yeah, well, I didn't even factor that in. Moving as fast as you can while deathly ill. All right, so that was his turn. Urith, you're going to try and make your diagonal slash across the floor?
Yep, and I'm going to run towards the dwarf. That way I'm staying roughly the same height.
Gotcha.
I'm kind of doing a diagonal slash.
Make an athletics check for me, and we'll say it's a DC of 15 because you're using the right tool for the job.
Yeah. Athletics?
Yeah.
Can I use acrobatics?
No, because I'm factoring strength into this because you're
strength.
trying to cut that heavy thing.
Great, because I got no strength.
Also,
14.
Scott Churchill.
Do I do
now.
proficiency? No, proficiency bonus gets added on after you've had that proficient. Okay, never mind.
What are you?
So yeah, 14 straight up.
Are you proficient in athletics?
I am not. I am in acrobatics.
Yep.
Then no, you don't get a bonus.
So, because I can, what happens is you spend that turn sliding this way.
Hey, at least you're going till that grate that you can live on.
Hey,
The grate is now gone. Presumably there was a hole cut in the canvas that allowed that grate to exist, but the rest of it is open. Or is covered.
fun.
Yep. That's cheating, but I'm okay with it. So you kind of like, you try it was a great idea, Urith, but it just didn't work out. You know what I mean? And yeah. So there you be. Your rapier is still on the floor. You can try and do it again next turn. You're not dead this turn, but if you fail, if you do the exact same thing again and fail, you'll fall. So just letting that be known.
To your death.
Thornton.
Hell.
I like the picture that you're running backwards now because it's so easy. Just kind of like getting an idea for what's going on.
I am now backwards running at a normal pace, which is the speed of the conveyor belt.
right.
Hey guys, you need any help?
Right. How's it going?
wait a second.
I'm imagining I can't put Hunter's Mark on the floor.
No. So I'm going to say that the three levers are like here on the ceiling.
So, quick question.
Yeah.
Being a pliable material
Yeah.
that the floor is, in my mad dash covering 25 squares, 25 feet, did I in any time feel the floor where rollers maybe, or
No.
belts or anything?
Nope. It seemed no.
So it's pulling over a smooth surface?
Yes.
Okay.
Which one of those is bent, and in which direction is it bent?
So, boy, that's a good question. So the direction that they're all leaning in the same direction, and that's kind of arbitrary, right? But let's say that they're all leaning this way, like kind of towards this side
Towards
of the room.
the door?
Yep.
Okay.
And then and that the lever can be activated, and they can each one at a time can go that way. The one that's bent is this one, and it's bent in the direction that it would go. That the lever would push.
Okay, so they go from west to east for being pushed.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. For you to do it, you
My arrow wouldn't even do anything then.
I would have let it. Yeah, you're gonna have to hit it with something robust, like maybe whip your rapier around, grab the blade, and hit it with the handle or something.
I see.
Okay. So,
what do you do?
next question.
Wait, whose turn?
my turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's his
Sorry.
turn, yeah.
He was just clarifying. Does it appear that the belt is coming from beyond the wall?
Yeah.
Or at the wall? Is it curving down at all at the wall?
It looks like it's coming out from underneath the wall.
Okay, so it's past the wall.
Yep. That's a good question.
Okay. So for the sake of my,
And it's also coming underneath the stairs, like as like you had noticed before, but the stairs are actually like not connected
They're just
to the ground.
half an inch off or something.
Yep.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, this far wall is plastered as well.
Yep.
I'm going to run up to that far wall and I'm going to strike it with my hammer
Okay.
to see if I can break through
Sure.
and maybe see mechanisms.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
So I run to here.
Yep.
I can easily do
No,
it
yeah, no, but
with my
you
feet.
can't run there, but you can walk there.
Right. I'm going to walk there. And for the sake of beating the hell out of it, I'm going to switch to my metal dice.
Nice.
All right. So Warhammer two-handed bashing the wall.
Oh, that's such a good sound.
I have a 14 to hit the wall.
So of course you successfully hit it. You manage, and you basically you take a. The way that I imagined that this room was handled was that it was rough hewn stone and that stayed, and then like a heavy duty plaster was spread over it so that there's no crevices. So when you swing, you go pow, and like a chunk of the plaster, not very deep but wide, like a triangle of it, kind of like powders and shatters and falls to your feet, and you're looking like the brick, and it's just as flat as it was before, but you've broken.
So it didn't pop out to the rough hewn stone.
It did, but you can't like grab onto it yet. It's
There's no handhold, but I can see there's stone
yes,
behind
you can
it.
see the stone behind it.
Okay.
It changed color from lighter to stone colored.
And is now a little porous because of the stone.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. That is my turn.
Okay. So Thornton is chiseling his name. Thornton was here because it's so easy for him to move.
Yes.
Liam, on the other hand, what do you
I
do?
actually did a pirouette on my way over there.
How weird is this for the dwarf? These are the things I didn't see coming. Okay, go ahead, Liam.
I will shoot another arrow at the levers.
Which one are you aiming for?
I'm aiming for the first one then to push it.
The bent one? That's this
No,
side?
closest to the
That one?
door
Okay.
we're trying to get to.
Good, I'm glad you picked that one. Go ahead and make an attack roll. I hope you hit.
17.
You hit. The room floor, so you shoot it, it goes ping, and the lever kind of swings heavily, like chunk, chunk, and back, and the floor doubles in speed. So it's up to a run.
Son of a... So
That
now
was
I
the
am...
kinked one?
No, that was this one all the way up here. The kinked one is down here.
Okay.
We'll say you did that after your movement, so next round,
It'll be moving
it'll
faster.
be moving faster than you can handle. Urith.
It's now moving faster.
So no
You have to
more
slow down to
cutting
walk.
stuff down.
No.
I can no longer moonwalk
No,
and
right.
keep up.
The door, you said that the door has some place you can sit on it? Or not sit on
It's
it, that you
been
could
covered
grab
now.
onto for one person?
It did briefly. There was
No,
a whole...
not that one, the other one, the one that's hanging up in front. Yeah.
No, I would say that what you could possibly run over, jump up and grab on both sides of it, and try and hold on to it. I can't think of an example of what that would be like, but it's you're like literally trying to grab on the
bear hug style.
Yeah, bear hug style. It would be very hard. You
Okay.
could probably hold it for 30 seconds. That's what I would kind of instinctually
Oh,
say.
that's
you could
5
do.
turns.
Yeah, that's true. That's forever.
Well worth doing.
Yeah. So do you want to try and make your way over there?
Yeah, because I can see that the dwarf isn't going to have any problem running on this one. The ranger already has an attachment to the ceiling. I think it's my turn to find an exit.
Yeah. Okay. So, what's your movement? Your maximum movement, is it 30?
I believe so. Yes, 30.
Because it's going at the speed of a run now. So at a dead out run, you can make it here, because it's going in this direction at a maximum
Okay.
movement speed. Does that make sense? Oh wait, you
Can
can.
I go straight up?
I'm sorry. So here's kind of what I was thinking. You're trying to do. You're trying to run this way, right?
Yeah.
But your movement is of this direction is offset this much, but you can expend your attack and move again. So then you would get about. Is that right? So if he can move in this
you'd have to
direction.
use an inspiration point to do it. I don't.
No.
Does an attack? Can you use an attack?
You
as a
can.
movement?
Yeah, you can.
That's
You can.
the last edition.
Nope, that's this edition.
Okay.
You can dash. So you without attacking. So you can use your movement and your attack to double your movement speed.
Okay.
So that would mean you could move.
I would move up first and then over.
Okay, gotcha. So you would try and move 60, and you'd move 30. Is that right? Yes. 5, 10, 15, 20, something like that.
Yeah, right there. Okay. Yep.
And it was like dead full on run to get there because as you decided to do it, the floor
Sped
started
up.
going a lot faster. And I did not make you guys make dexterity checks because I'm such a nice guy. See, if I don't have to roll dice, I might be able to kill you.
Right.
So there you are. That's your round. So next round, you're going to kind of try and jump up and grab onto it on both sides.
Yeah.
Okay. Thornton.
All right. So it's moving at a clip now.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. And at full walk speed, you can basically stay where you are.
So if I were to not move, right?
Yeah.
How far back would I be pulled here?
30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is with my quick walk,
Yeah.
I'm basically going to position myself underneath this.
Yeah.
And then my attack will be a jumping hack at the lever that he hit to throw it the other way.
Okay, so when it hit, it went like this. It went boink and went back to position.
Oh, so okay. Well, I can get to here.
Yeah, no, totally. And you can hit it again.
So I want to hit it again.
Okay.
Is what I want to do.
I'm really glad you're doing that.
Is it speeding it again?
I don't know yet. Make an attack roll. Let's find out.
We know what that one does.
I'm assuming that it'll slow it down again. 2 speeds. I'm going to kill everyone.
Yes, you are, not me.
15, so a 20.
Yeah, you hit it. Boom. It takes it up another speed, so it's going at like dead full-on sprint this turn. This turn being Liam's turn.
I'm just gonna grab onto my
Absolutely.
whip as I obviously
Just
fly off.
his shoes are just scraping like the
You are catapulted out, and you are now probably out here,
safely hanging.
swinging.
I'm gonna attach it around my waist though, so I can kind of dangle and still.
Okay, sure. Make a dexterity check. We'll just kind of get see how secure you're feeling.
Not secure, barely.
Now, what is that?
That's the 6. So
You should put your dex if you make it over 10. Right?
11.
Yeah, so you're okay. Yeah, and you're like, well, oh well. And you just kind of managed to tie it around your belt or something and cinch it real quick. And you're now hanging kind of sideways or maybe even, however awkwardly that would
Or
be.
at least somewhat canted.
Yeah. Out there. And that's your turn. Urith. You are about to fly. So you have like that half a moment, Joe, to jump and grab the door, right?
You're muted.
Thank you. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, make a dexterity check. And we'll say it's like a DC 15.
The benefit is
Natural 1.
oh god.
I'm going to use my, what is it? Inspiration point.
Uh-huh.
Can I use that to reroll?
Sure.
I'm going to say yes in this instance, please.
Boy, plot points sure sound like an interesting idea now.
Yeah, it does. That's much better. The natural 19 plus
Nice.
dexterity of 4.
All right, take 4 points of damage because you stumble and leap and smack your nose against the wall so fervently are you trying to leap up and grab it. But you do indeed grab on to both sides, and you feel a warm trickle of blood go down your face, but you're holding on, spreading with your feet and your hands on both sides of this door. And you'll probably make increasingly difficult strength checks to maintain as we go. But you can hopefully hold it for a while mathematically, possibly.
So now it is moving at my speed?
Yeah, you can keep pace.
Okay. So
Hit the
I would
same one again.
recommend hitting a different one.
yeah, that's the thought.
Go on.
Oh, something hitting the.
Oh, that was me, probably.
It's all right. It'll clear up here in a second.
It's very realistic.
It's just wobbling back and forth.
It's scary.
Yeah.
So this one was bent.
Yeah,
Right?
that one
Yes.
was pre-bent.
Yep.
That one was normal, and
Right.
this one is fast.
That one's definitely fast.
Okay. I'm not hitting that one
Third
again.
time. Could be slow.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, does it sound like this thing's maxed out?
It's running smoothly.
It's very quiet
It's
running.
running good, yeah.
It's just
There's a high-pitched squeal in the background.
It's that when it's like
there's a high pitched squeal of Liam in the background.
when when you're on the treadmill at the gym and you're just hucking it and you look down and you realize you're only like halfway through the speed rating. And you're like,
All
damn
right,
it.
so
You're gonna hit one of them. You're just not sure which one.
worst gym ever.
There.
I am going to jump, and I'm going to hit the bent one.
Okay.
So I'm going to allow myself to be moved
Yeah.
this far.
Yep.
Jump and hit the bent
So
one.
just make an attack roll.
God, I hope this works.
I don't want you to hit this one.
8 plus 5 is 13.
Oh,
Fantastic.
you just missed it. Yay. Liam, just hanging out.
I'm just kind of dangling. Although
Are you going to try to shoot one of
Yeah,
the levers, maybe?
I'm gonna shoot
Which one do you shoot?
at the bent one.
Okay.
Why would I shoot the first one again?
I don't know.
All right. Well, that obviously didn't work again.
No.
At least it wasn't a 1 and you didn't
No,
hit
but
me.
I got. That's weird.
No. So
Between the two.
it sparks off the lever, just not hitting it quite hard enough to activate it. That arrow's gone because it goes.
You're all gone.
Okay, Urith. Let's start at DC of 9 to hold onto the door.
Okay, and that's just strength.
Yeah. Well, I would say acrobatics is legitimate in this case.
Acrobatics in this case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm
Okay, so I got
9.5.
13.
Okay. Yep. You hold on to it for this round, and that's all you can do. I mean, you might be able
Yeah,
to. You can say, hang in there, or something. I don't know.
Is it over yet?
Yeah, you can't even really easily look around. Where's
So, essentially, his message to me is don't hit that lever again.
Let's.
Yeah.
And I would like to point out, where's the light source?
It's him.
It's still the rapier.
I
Right.
am the light source. Yeah, I would have had to have sheathed my sword in order to grab that.
So it's dark.
I'm fine.
Yeah. So it's,
Ish, yeah.
so it's dark. You guys are actually in the most perfect way to be arranged right now, considering that it's dark. But the only one that can see actually moving.
It's the one swinging.
Yeah. So that's good.
Hooray, magical horseshoes.
Okay, so that was Ura's turn. Thornton.
I'm swinging at that
Okay,
lever
man.
again. I'm making another attempt.
Yeah, you can always do it. Do you have inspiration points too? That's for.
I'm going to spend an inspiration point
And swing
just to
again.
re-roll it. Yeah. 16 plus 5 is 21.
There you go. Boom! You hit it. It goes down to a run.
Okay, so I have
Ooh, and it's
decreased
down to
it
a run.
again.
Yep.
All right.
Liam.
I can't see anything. I'm just hanging.
Okay, good point. Yep.
Liam says, hello?
Is everybody still okay?
I can't catch you if you fall. Urith, 10 is the number you have to
10.
hit.
Yep, 13.
Okay. Thornton, you're going to hit the same one again.
I'm doing it again.
Okay.
Oh, and I got to get rid of one of my inspiration points. Hold on. Got to stay correct here. Nope. Swing and a miss.
Do you want to use your other inspiration point to swing
No.
So
again?
the shortest of
It's
us
down
is
to
the
a
one
run now. I can move across it just fine.
That's fine. It's
And
not
he
the
can
most-
keep his pace
Yeah, he can if you. Yep.
if he lets go.
Yep.
So I'm not as worried anymore.
Gotcha.
The last time, I was pretty worried.
You notice at this point, you're not as tired from all this running as you should be.
It's the shoes.
I know it is the shoes. you pump up the tongue on them.
That's right. It's the swoosh.
It's the swoosh. Liam. Yeah, no,
I can't do anything.
I would like to think that in your mind's eye you can kind of imagine how far the drop is. But maybe more of an open area than the claustrophobic tower. So whatever you feel.
Maybe the air's moving out here and you finally feel a little at peace.
Can't see anything.
I wonder if bats chew on leather, like the leather that makes up a whip.
No.
You don't
They
think
eat
so?
bugs.
What about bats in my world?
If they are,
They're asshole bats.
they're mobs that can be attacked.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. By blind archers. Okay.
Inspired level.
That was Liam. Urith. 11.
11. Oh, natural 1. So that would be 3.
You're there. You. Thornton nimbly jumps over you as you whip underneath him and I'll let you keep your feet. I was going to knock you down. You're on your feet, but you're right there at the edge. You know what I mean? So you just, that's where you are. That's me being nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thornton,
I think you can guess what I'm doing.
you're hitting the lever.
I'm jumping to hit the lever. 14?
Nope, it's 15. Would you like to use an inspiration point?
Knowing the predicament of my friend there, and
Yeah.
quite possibly without any light, Liam's got a very slim chance of catching him.
As far as you know, Liam's just gone.
No, I have dark vision.
Oh, that's true. I'm sorry. Yep, you're right. You're
He
right.
looks fine to me.
I didn't tell you your horseshoes take away dark vision.
I wouldn't put it past you.
When you made them, they weren't my horseshoes.
They were supposed to
Yes,
be
I'll
far
use my
apart.
last inspiring lever hit.
Although that even then though it's still moving.
Yeah, I'll be at a block.
Nope.
Would you roll?
2. I rolled a 7.
This thing is really hard to jump up and hit.
Especially when it's going at a run.
Yeah. So you're at a run right now. Liam.
I'm going to. I presume that I heard like tumbling and
Yeah.
and
And
or
whiffing.
You're like, are you trying to grab?
I'm going to shout out to Urith to cast light on his chest or his clothes.
Or my hammer.
Yeah, but you have a tendency to lose that every now and then.
That happened once. That happened once.
He casts it on the acid-eaten one in your backpack. so Liam calls out, "Light, please!"
Yeah.
And
Is anybody still there?
I'm so afraid.
I'm dark and alone.
This belt hurts my waist. So Urith, what do you do?
I'm gonna actually, because I really can't see the dwarf. So I'm gonna cast it on my my chest armor
Gotcha.
and run as far up as I possibly can.
Okay,
in
so
case
with the casting the spell and the
I
running,
can only move far.
you can stay.
That's right.
You'll,
Because I've got to.
you'll stay right where you are.
You don't
Okay.
move.
But you don't die.
You're
And-
still alive.
And I will let you, you see where Thornton is, you see where the levers are, and you even catch a glimpse of Liam hanging out about 10 feet beyond.
The good news is
Yeah.
I can now see where the levers are, so
Yeah.
I can try to help again.
Yes. Thornton.
Yep, rolling again.
You like to hit a lever.
I'm going for the lever again.
No, I would like to ask, in this moment, how would you feel if you rolled like this all the time?
You don't want that.
I know that.
DM,
I
huh?
know the answer.
Here we go.
We'd be kicked out of the base.
Purple attack. Nope. 12.
Yeah, he just keeps jumping up and his little legs.
The problem is I'm short. I'm fast now, but I'm short.
Short. Still short. Maybe you stacked up a whole bunch of horseshoes.
It's a height thing. You just can't.
I gained a little from the horseshoes. That was nice.
Yeah, quarter and eighth of an inch, half an inch. Okay, so that was Thornton. Liam, you can take a shot.
I'm gonna take a shot at the lever.
Nice.
With this guy. That guy failed me too many times.
8?
Yay.
16?
18.
So he sends at the bent one.
At the bent one.
So he sends an arrow flying at the bent one, and it hits it, goes ka-kunk, and the room slows to a walking speed.
Does anybody want to test what the middle lever does?
If Thornton rolls a 1, I might have it happen.
I missed the lever and hit the wrong one.
It's the wrong one. Urith, what would you like to do? So now if you go at a normal run, you can go half the distance. If you spend the whole dash, you could go,
Yeah, I'm going to go the full dash.
Okay. So, I'll assume you're going to go around Thornton.
Yeah.
So it'd be like 5, 10, 15,
And then the dash.
20, 25, 30. Or did you want to run back to the door to grab it again, or are you just kind of going...
I'm going to stay right here for now.
Okay,
He
cool.
wants to be far away from that open wall in case it speeds up again.
Very cool.
I'm not too good at holding on to things, apparently.
Thornton,
Yes.
would you like to roll again? Your wife got you those dice.
She did. They're not doing bad. They're just doing okay.
They're doing bad.
Yeah, but it's a DC 15.
It's true. But it's an attack. It's like you get your strength bonus and everything.
Attack bonus of 5.
It's what you're good at. You have a 50-50 chance.
So the rest of the rolls should be epic.
Yeah, from here on in.
All right.
I
so
tell myself that every day.
I'm going for that same bent lever again.
Okay.
One more hit.
Oh, the bent one? No, I'm just kidding.
16.
Yay. The thing kind of just slides to a stop. Do you want to hit any more levers?
No.
Okay, the door's open. the door's open and you can move on.
Oh my goodness.
God, that's true too. Imagine if you guys, I was going, okay, one or two of them might end up on this beam. And it's cool that you did. What if all three of you were on that? What would you, because the ground would still be moving.